Welcome back to What's in Your Earbuds Monday. The crew is ready, or as ready as we will ever be. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Jason Mahamundi, and I'm joined by my co-host, Joe Harden. Joe, what is
What's,
up, my friend?
oh man, it's What's in Your Earbuds Monday. So, I mean, no complaints. It's my favorite, one of my favorite 3 days of the month.
we
I'll
have
get that down eventually.
we, it has become one of my favorites of the month too. And before we get in knee deep into any of this stuff, let's be good podcast hosts. Everybody, go to your favorite podcast platform. Be sure to subscribe, rate, review. If you're using Spotify or YouTube, please leave us a comment. There is nothing better than waking up and reading a comment about one of our shows, especially this one, What's in Your Earbuds. Today, we publish the songs that had spelling in it. We are going to have a special guest, Kevin, who is known as the public radio runner, is going to be joining us for this wild chaos. And the theme is songs that won't let you quit. Joe, you want to let them know why we are using this as our theme?
Oh, yeah. So earlier in Threads, so I operate a few, I guess, a couple of small businesses. And I was just having one of those weekends where it's like, I felt like it's an uphill battle. And I was just like, I could just shut this all down and walk away from it. And then I felt like, ranting a little bit on Threads today. So about that, and it was funny is how many people like responded and chimed in. So I'm not alone. That made me feel good actually. So yeah, so that hence today's topic.
You are not alone. Lori and I went out to lunch with a friend of ours who has a small business, and she said the same thing. Like it just feels like we are swimming upstream in business waters today, and so the idea of shutting it all down, I think, hit everybody over the weekend, dude.
It must have been in the air because I was like, wow, like how many. Like, I put my phone away and then came back. I was like, wow, okay. I figured that would just be out in Threads land for in the abyss, but so yeah, that's cool.
Awesome. Well, let's bring Kevin on. My sister is on live with us on Instagram, and so is Chrissy Murphy. Chrissy, in case you missed the beginning, we are going to be doing songs that won't let you quit. Thanks for joining us. Let's bring Kevin on the show. Kevin, how are you?
Doing awesome. How are you guys?
I am doing fantastic. Bonus Smiles host and producer, it says under your name. Is that
Mhm.
just what you do constantly, or are you actually providing us bonus smiles?
Hey, let's do both and.
Yes.
Santino has joined us on the live. Joe, you want to introduce Kevin since you brought him on the show as a guest. It's a cool story, so I want you to tell it.
Yeah, so I wrote, I believe it was through my Substack blog that I wrote. Me and Kevin connected. I was on Kevin's show. It was like that was a lot of fun too. We talked about, I mean, we talked about everything. But I built like a 10 to 12 song playlist. Is like the 60-mile playlist is kind of what the theme was. I just had a lot of fun talking with Kevin. And Kevin hosts a music podcast. We pretend like we host a music podcast. So I was just like, well, you have to come on our show. So now Kevin has been kind enough to join us in this off the rails platform that is What's in Your Earbuds.
Kevin, we're going to put you in the hot seat right away.
All right, let's go.
Before you go, Santino, Heather, and Ryan have joined us. It feels like the family gathering has brought in all the members. Steven, we need, and Derek would need. I know those two. And Chris Cedar will not be here today. He sent me a message that he's traveling back or today's his last day back at home in Pittsburgh before he heads to Massachusetts. So he's spending it with his family as opposed to us. We're family too, Chris.
Safe travels, Chris.
All right, Kevin. So you're in the hot seat. What's a song that you can think of, whether it has it in the title or the lyrics, that won't let you quit, or a song that you listen to that when you're like, man, I'm down, I want to close my show, I want to put this all to bed and go take a nap for the next 12 hours, that won't let you quit?
Ooh, great question. So I'm going to answer your question with another question. So let's identify like an area. Are we talking like writ large? Like I want to throw in the towel, ring the bell. We talking trail running? We talking road running?
Yes.
Like give us a kind of scenario here.
Let's start with small businesses, since that's how Joe got started today. So,
Ooh,
like, if you want to shut down your show,
okay. I think I'm going with X gonna give it to you.
Oh, solid, solid choice.
Just got to
Man,
bring the hype, you know,
that song gets me fired up every single time.
right? I've been doing this for 19 years.
Nice. So
is
you have a plethora of good, probably motivational songs. Then
is it possible to sing that song without that deep gravelly voice he has in your head? Is
Yeah,
it?
like the rasp. Ooh,
Yeah.
it hits, right?
it does. It does.
It's impossible. There's no way I hear it in my own voice. It's never happening. Joe, what do you got?
Oh man, I was. I don't know if I'm prepared to answer my own question. I don't. I don't know. Okay, maybe this isn't. This is just like a general song that makes me not want to quit. But you know that song "If It Ain't Live" by Mystical.
Yeah.
Like like if I want to quit a road run, that song gets me fired up. Like there's you can't not have your tempo, like your pace picks up with that song every single time I listen to it.
Yeah, that's a good one. So, Coach Sabrina Lott dropped this on us on Threads, and I just thought, I'm going to steal it from you. I'm going to give you credit, but I'm going to steal it from you too, Coach Sabrina. And she used "I'm a Survivor" by Destiny's Child, and like
Oh,
that's a solid one where you're like, man, I'm throwing in the towel, close the business, exit all out, like I'm done with all of it. And then you hear that, and you're like, you know what? I think I could make it last. I think I can make it work another day.
yeah,
There you
that's a
go.
solid.
I
I
like how we're
think
in the same sort of like timescape here.
yes,
Yeah, true.
that's the beauty of it. So we're all probably around the same age, or give or take a little bit. So most of the music we're going to pick is going to be around here. So Chrissy Murphy on Instagram Live said that yes, that's her starting strong, not starting song. So she's giving you credit, Kevin, by coming right out with DMX, and X is going to give it to you. So you're already a fan favorite of the show.
Oh
Congratulations.
boy. Questionable music taste. I don't know. At least we're not alone.
By the way, I know I say this to all our guests before we go live on any of the recordings we do, and I'm like, it should be conversational, right? I don't know that I want to do that to a show host, because you are a professional in asking a question to a question. You put it
Yeah,
right back in our laps.
yeah. Once you did that, Kevin, I was like, oh shit, we're in a different league right now. I forgot.
Let's go. I mean, it's all about having a good time, right?
Chrissy
Oh,
dropped in "White Flag" by Joseph. Do you either of you know who that is or what that song is?
I
no.
do not. Pray tell.
I'll write
So
it down.
yeah, we got to add that to the playlist. So Kevin, we have the 2026 Everyday Athlete Podcast Network playlist on Spotify. We had put a goal out there for ourselves for it to be 75 hours. I looked at it this morning. It is February 16th. We're at 56 hours already. So
Ooh
I
wee.
think, I think
Wow.
we're going to surpass that 75 hours. And we just added at least 3 minutes with "White Flag" by Joseph from Chrissy Murphy.
And if I do my actual homework from last episode, and there's like 2 hours from here too, so we're getting there.
My sister added in "I get knocked down, but I get up again." That's a good
Oh,
one.
God, that's so.
Chumpawumpo?
Yeah.
Chumpawumpa. That's a song. Whenever we do, I could listen to that song for 6 hours.
Just on repeat. You're just
Yeah, we did like a challenge where like, yes, I think it's been beat now. We had someone, yeah, listen to that like one song on a loop as long as they couldn't. I believe it was 6 hours, but
Yeah, so I went 4
wow.
hours listening to Dance Monkey on a 1 mile loop, and Adria DeLeon beat that by listening to it was a Whitney Houston song.
yeah. Crap.
And
I want to be with
I
somebody.
want to dance with somebody,
Dance with somebody.
Oh.
and it was like her loop was like a half-mile loop, so it was even shorter, and it was like through a baseball stadium. And she listened to that for I think 6 hours. I think she crushed my record.
Was that across the years? Like
No,
the air bike? Oh no.
I've raced across the years. I did the backyard ultra at across the years, a few years. All right, we have some songs coming in. The Underdog by Spoon, according to Ryan Reynolds. You've got No Fear of the Underdog. That's Why You'll Not Survive. I like it. Santino has Soundgarden, Spoon Man,
Oh yeah.
uh, Spoon Man for Running, Black Ceiling by Gloria for General Melees. Missy Elliott on, according to Heather Knight, she puts Missy Elliott on if she needs to keep going at the end. Don't Stop
Ooh.
Believing by Journey.
Yeah.
In the middle, I like for System of a Down. The songs are rolling in. Kevin, what other additions can we add to this?
Ooh. Okay, so this is one that I learned on trail. So a couple of years ago, I was at Sedona Canyons 125, which is half of the Cocodona race,
Yeah.
and I ran probably like the last 60 miles of that with a woman who's based out of San Antonio, Texas, and she introduced me to this song called "Born for This" by The Score,
Ooh,
and I think that it really like captures and embodies in a song like what ultra running is. And that really pulls you through some lows. Like you were born for this ultra running.
that's a
Yeah.
really good one. If I Ruled the World by Nas, according to my cousin Monique, is another one to drop in there.
God, I've been like doing nothing but listening to Nas since his last album.
My sister has All I Do Is Win by DJ Khaled.
Oh, okay, fair, fair.
Yeah. Comeback Kid by Kasabian from Ryan Reynolds or Kasabian. There's a lot of good songs. Like, so whenever we do these themes, I'm like, we're gonna get like 4 songs. We're gonna have to fucking filibuster for like an hour,
Yeah,
and
just
then,
vamp.
and then, and then the audience comes through, and I can't keep up with half of the songs that they keep typing in. It just never ends. For me, the hard part for me is I like to dance, and so
Ooh.
some of these songs don't really facilitate dancing in a way. Like you could, I don't know how you can get down to X is gonna give it to you, but you probably could a little bit.
I think there's a way, right? You know, where there's a will, there's a way.
There's gotta be. I mean, Walk This Way with Aerosmith and
Mm,
Run DMC would give you that feeling, especially if you remember the video when they kick open the doors and it just feel like you're emerging from the hatred of your business in that moment or the idea of DNFing on a run.
mm. Yeah, I mean, if you throw on some K dot and you're, like hallucinating at like mile 77 or something, who's to say that like Seawalk isn't dancing, right? Like there's always a way, Jason. There's always a way.
There's always a way. I'm gonna rip off some more other entries here from the audience. Heather's students like Around the World by Daft Punk.
Fair.
Fortune Day by Glitch Mob makes it onto all of my trail running playlists, according to Santino. Not Afraid by Eminem, according to my sister, is one that needs to get added on. Billy Conti from Rocky with Going the Distance, according to our Ryan Reynolds, is on here. And Marina likes Ice Cream by Blackpink for motivation. I like
Ooh,
ice cream too. By the way, this was going to be a question I asked this morning, so it kind of goes off the rails, and we told you the show is chaos.
let's go.
I saw this commercial yesterday. I think it was for T-Mobile, and the actress in the commercial puts a scoop of strawberry ice cream in the bowl. And I just thought to myself, if we're going just plain ice cream flavors like chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, like where do you land in terms of ice cream choices? We'll let Kevin handle that one first as the guest.
I mean, in the spirit of like both and, I think we got to go Neapolitan, right? Because you scoop across and you've got all of it. Like you're good to go.
Kevin's the perfect chaos agent for us. He scoops across the pint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's diabolical in a beautiful way.
Let's go.
Joe, where are you headed? Which one of the three or all three are you following Kevin's footsteps?
Like, I mean, I think Kevin got it with the Neapolitan, but also like, tell me if Vanilla Bean doesn't just like there's like a beauty in the simplicity of Vanilla Bean.
Yeah.
But being that said, there is a place that not too far away that makes vegan ice cream. It's like Teddy Graham flavored.
Ooh.
And God, I've never had a better vegan ice cream. It's like oat milk. Oh my God, yeah,
I don't
yeah,
I don't Joe, we're gonna have to go bring you to therapy and find out what your connection to teddy bears are. The different. Kevin, has he told you the Teddy Ruxpin story yet?
No, pray tell.
No. We were talking about like the first tape, like, I'm going to age myself, obviously, but I had like tape, and I was like still like at the age where I was in between like music and like metal. And I bought the first Metallica Black album. I didn't have any way to play it. So I like played it in my Teddy Ruxpin. And and what's funny is how many people had like DM'd me, be like, I did too, or like tag me and Teddy. Like, so there must be a generation of us that listen to like Dr. Dre and Ice Cube and Metallica and a Teddy Ruxpin. So
Kevin's reaction was the best. He said it all.
What can you do, man? I understand. I mean, when you said tape, I was like, hey, are we talking like 8-track or are we talking like cassette tape? So it's all good. We hear you.
Joe, are you old enough for 8-track? I know I am.
My first car had an 8-track player in it. I mean, there was like, I didn't buy any 8-tracks, but there was like a Bee Gees 8-track in the car. Like, and I jammed to it a few times.
We need a 2/3 ruling on Santino's request. He said, cookies and cream, does that count as a standard flavor?
I think so, yeah.
I'm going no.
Yeah.
It's vanilla with cookies. It's not a standard flavor. Like butterscotch would be a standard flavor because it's just butterscotch.
That's the criteria. Like there's a base flavor,
right?
And cookies and cream doesn't count because vanilla is the base.
Right.
Gotcha.
By the way, I make up my own rules as I go along here, Kevin.
Hey, we're all for it.
Heather's got the Publix brand of strawberry with pieces in it. And I was leaning in that area. Like if you got strawberry with like little slices of strawberry in there too, there's something about like that fruitiness that really brings up. But Joe's got a great point. Like there's just something in the simplicity of vanilla bean that is just phenomenal.
Yeah. Or like just regular generic orange sherbet. Like, I know that's not ice cream. We're kind of taking, but like just orange sherbet.
Santino says that I don't do standard flavors. Kevin, if you don't follow Santino on Threads, you must. It's at 75 Santino. And whenever we pose a food question, you're going to get like a 3 or 4 thread response to it because he breaks it all down. It's phenomenal. It's one of the best reads you'll ever have when it comes to food, and the breakdown on it it's incredible.
Okay, I'm going to throw some chaos at you then.
Yeah.
I used to live in Japan. I was there for like 5.5 years in my last stint. And on Japanese TV, there was this like food scientist who came on, and it comes back to ice cream. So there's a kind of like a dessert or like a sweet treat in Japan that is like little mochi balls that are then kind of like glazed with a sweet and kind of like savory like soy sauce based thing, and it's called mitarashi dango. And we're just like following along, and he's like, well, if you really want to replicate the flavor of this, if you take vanilla bean ice cream, but it has to have like real vanilla bean in it, and then you pour a little bit of soy sauce on the top of that, it sounds gross, but it works. And so obviously we saw this on TV and we're like, we must try this. And it does. Like, sure as shit. We couldn't believe it. We're like, this has to be complete BS. And then we tried it out. Done.
Like a couple of drops, or are you pouring soy sauce over the top?
Yeah, it's kind of like a light drizzle.
Yeah.
It's not like you're, pouring the fountain, and you're just gonna like baptize a sushi or something like.
I mean, I would try it.
It sounds phenomenal because I'm guessing it's a little bit of that saltiness that you get in soy sauce that combines with the sweet that probably enhances that flavor.
Yeah.
Indeed. And take it from Rachel. Do not shotgun a packet of soy sauce if you're in need of electrolytes. Apparently, that does not work. But on vanilla ice cream, good to go.
I'm being told by Chrissy Murphy and my cousin that butterscotch is not a standard flavor, and Chrissy seems to be the expert because her first job was at Baskin Robbins. So we'll take that under advisement. For if you've worked at Baskin Robbins, then you have expertise over the rest of us.
Yeah.
My sister asks, "How did we get here?" Welcome to the show.
We never know.
My sister wants 2 of the vanilla bean and soy sauce combination, and Chrissy's into the Japanese connection, which is great. So back to songs that won't let you quit. Do we have any other additions to songs that won't let you quit? Like, there's got to be something like, right, the Rocky theme song has got to be one of those songs that gets into you when you're like, I don't want to quit. I hear the Rocky theme song that gets you going and moving. Um, is it 8 Mile by Eminem?
Oh yeah.
Right,
Mhm.
where Mom Spaghetti and all that stuff. Like you're just not ready to quit when you hear that song.
Yeah. Lose yourself. Right?
Lose
Yeah.
yourself.
Ooh, there's a couple. Glorilla and Sexy Red. It's like a little bit embarrassing, but man, that song like slaps. Like if you're in the last like 0.2 of like a 10K and you're just like holding on for dear life. I don't know if there's like if you guys have roadrunners out there, bless your hearts. I'm like, man, I'm built for like distance right now. If you ask me to hold on for dear life, like in a 5K, I'm like, that's my one song repeat. Like, we're just going. Just hang on for dear life. Or Iggy Azalea, Fancy. It's another one. It's like kind of that
Oh
2010s kind of like vibe.
I like it. We do have roadrunners in there. Santino and I are going to be racing the Oakland Marathon in about 4 weeks, um, in at the end of March. So we have plenty of roadrunners in here. There's some songs coming in. I'm Still Standing by Elton John coming in from my sister. Rancid, Time Bomb coming in from Santino. How Not to Drown, Churches with Robert Smith by Ryan Reynolds. He said, truthfully, I could list about 20 Churches songs. Stronger by Kelly Clarkson from My Cousin Monique. That is really, really good.
Mm.
yeah.
Last Breath by Future from Ryan Reynolds as well. Dude, we're gonna have over 75 hours maybe before the end of this month.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Cool. What happened is we'll like go to bed tonight, and then we wake up in the morning. Chris Cedar will have added 20 hours. I'm like him and Derek. I'm like, do you guys sleep? Like
No.
ever?
Kevin, you said you're built for distance and you mentioned Sedona 125. When you run on the trails, do you listen to music?
No.
Okay.
I mean, well, maybe you could say this is music, right? Do the beats of your intrusive thoughts count as music?
Yes,
Okay.
100%. Because I don't listen to music on the trails either. I need to be surrounded by nature, birds and crackling twigs and my face hitting the dirt when I trip over a rock and fall down.
Yeah, I have quite the proclivity too for high-fiving rocks. Just wanna give everybody the love out there.
God, the ice.
Yes.
The ice the last few weeks. I have slipped on the ice 3 times the last week and a half.
So last weekend we went to Mugu State Park here in LA, and it's 2.5 miles up that I go to, and then it's just 2.5 miles straight down. Like that, there is no rolling in this. So I run up and I get to the section that starts to flatten out, and you got to make basically like a hairpin turn. And there's like a whole bunch of influencers there or whatever. They're taking pictures overlooking the Pacific Ocean. It's beautiful. They have their cameras and their ring lights and tripods and everything. So I come around the corner and I take like 4 steps. I fucking hit a rock and go straight down. And they're like, "Are you okay?" And I really was. It wasn't bullshitting. I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I had done a really good tuck and roll. I didn't have like any scrapes on me or anything. But I was like the perfect timing to have that while they're like filming all of their shit. And now they like re-record it because they probably heard as I tripped and fell through the corner.
Oh god.
You should have taken the opportunity to be like, "Hey man, here's some stickers," and just get like the tag when they post on Instagram.
You were the smart one there. All right, we have some other stuff coming in. Fighter by Christina Aguilera from My Cousin Monique. My sister's got Eye of the Tiger. Chrissy Murphy has Charlie XCX 365 for her road 5K races.
Oh, fair.
Nice.
Monique, my cousin, has I Will Survive by Gloria Gaynor, which is an excellent addition to Not Quitting. And Ryan Reynolds has Hope by NF. By the way, Kevin, it's not the Ryan Reynolds, it's our Ryan Reynolds,
Gotcha.
who is a massive contributor to our show and should be more popular than the guy who's selling you tequila and cell phones and whatever else he's slinging these days.
Everything. Yeah.
I wonder what his playlist is like. I wonder what the Ryan Reynolds. You can't call him the. It sounds too formal.
It sounds too informal.
Interesting. Did you see Alex Honnold's playlist when he climbed? It was pretty wild. But what did he climb?
Tokyo?
Yeah, the building. Yeah. What was the name of that building? I can't remember. It was sketchy though.
Nakatomi Plaza.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Fight us.
Yes, Kevin. Thank you.
Ooh, yikes.
Kevin, you want to come back to the show, don't you?
Do you want to come back around Christmas next in 20 like this year? We had a heated debate on that this year on the
show.
It went on for like a month.
Yeah, it spilled over into Spotify. It was beautiful.
Oh wow. Fascinating. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Ryan Reynolds has Last One Standing by Monophonics. Lori has is it NF Motivated? Hustlin' by Rick Ross from My Sister.
I love that song.
Ryan Reynolds says that the Ryan Reynolds playlist is nowhere near as cool as his, and we agree.
There you go.
Chrissy, have fun. Thanks for being on the show. She's got to bail out. She's probably got to go sling some butterscotch flavored ice cream.
Bye, Chrissy. Oh yeah.
So Kevin, what is on your playlist? Like if you could rattle off a few songs, the moment you press play, what are we hearing?
Yeah, so that's the funny thing about this, the kind of sick irony. So we're on a music show. I run a narrative music show about running, and when I run, probably like 90% of the time, I don't listen to music.
Same actually.
It's podcasts and basically or nothing. Rarely will I ever use music during race day. And for road running, it's a little bit different though. For road running, especially if it's like a speed work day, I do have a playlist called Trash Panda Bangers because I love raccoons and I affectionately call them trash pandas. So yeah, it's pretty hideous. You know, there's a lot of weird pop songs on there, some popular, some not. So Gracie Abrams, That's So True is on there because in the middle of the chorus, I hear bacon, mac and cheese, so good. Or there's a song called Pretty Girls Walk Like This. I don't know. Yes. It's like a kind of upbeat song / like Don't Quit song. DMX is also on there. Fall Out Boy did a remake of We Didn't Start the Fire, which is kind of amusing. Yes. That one kind of slaps. There's some Chappell Roan on there. Red Wine Supernova, Pink Pony Club, Kendrick Lamar. So got some K-Dot on there. Humble, Squabble Up, Not Like Us. I mean, come on. Dua Lipa, Houdini slaps pretty good. I like that. Sometimes lyrics are interesting too. I'm kind of curious to circle back on this topic with you guys. So let's see here. Maniac is an interesting song lyrically too. So yeah, what keeps you guys going? Is it vibe or like lyrics or both?
Joe, I'll filibuster for you. So Monique has put in Unstoppable by Sia.
Good song.
My sister's got Hold On by Wilson Phillips on the list.
Cue White Castle scene. Yes.
Yes. I usually go to Spotify and I will put on Latin music playlist and I just let it rip. So I have no idea who the artists are half the time. I'm just listening to Latin music when I run here. I live in LA, so we run down on the Strand in Hermosa, Manhattan Beach. So it's usually just Latin music that I have no idea who the artists are because I just let it shuffle play the majority of the time, which is frustrating because I'm not going to take my phone out and press the add to playlist while I'm running. And then by the time I'm done, I'm like, man, what was that song? I wish I knew what it was. But Joe, before you answer, Kevin brought up Dua Lipa, and my mind immediately went to Nelly Furtado. And I need to know what happened to Nelly Furtado. Like, she came out and had a handful of songs, at least one album that I can recall that was really popular. And
Yeah.
she's been MIA since.
I don't know. Has she done anything lately? Not that
I
I
don't
can think.
think so. My sister has put in Slam by Onyx, which is a great song. You will definitely never quit when that song comes on. And
Nice.
Lori and I just recently watched Save the Last Dance that has, oh my goodness, I'm going to forget his name, but he's in Onyx and sings that song. Oh, my sister wrote that Nelly Furtado is back on the scene and looks great. So we'll have to look for her music.
Heck yeah.
Ryan Reynolds has Undefeated by Incubus. He also has Undiscovered by James Morrison to add to the list. So Joe, what's on your playlist? Dude, Kevin, he's running Vol State, which is 540K, right, Joe?
Yeah, 500 or 314 miles.
Yeah. So you've got to have some good music. So
Um, Funny enough, I've been trying to get used to not having like a distraction because I'm gonna have to figure it out, like how to not do that for a week. But lately, I would say like my answer to that is vibes right now, and Arcade Fire has been hitting this like I don't know what it is about Arcade Fire when it's like because the weather's been awful. It's been like -7 degrees. Like today it's 57 degrees, which is crazy. But when it was like icy and snowy, and listening to Arcade Fire, like that song "Wake Up," I could listen to that song every morning on my run to work. And then in the wintertime, I love listening to Bob Marley. Like it just like makes me feel warmer, or like OAR. And I don't know what the hell like OAR is like all over the place with their lyrics, anyways. Like it doesn't make any sense, anyways, what they're really singing about. So I think it's just like a vibe thing. Same with Arcade Fire. I don't know what those lyrics mean. I just know it makes me feel good. So
Joe, you're gonna get in trouble. You better spit out the one song that you have to spit out, dude.
yeah, it's "Wake Up" by Arcade Fire.
Nope, that ain't the one.
Oh yeah, I haven't done my homework yet, Monique. I will listen to Bad Bunny. I promise. Well, there was like certain Bad Bunny songs I was supposed to listen to,
Certain
and
Bad Bunny songs. And for the longest time, Kevin, my sister and my cousin were telling him he had to listen to Bodega Batty by Cardi B. So that
yeah,
has to be
yeah,
on the playlist.
I liked it though, but then it like went to the song WAP, and I was just like, whoa, like
Oh,
I was like, all
ooh,
right, this is weird while running. Like this is weird.
I don't. We have, by the way, on this show, Kevin, we have deemed WAP a love song. Just so you know,
ooh.
it's a love ballad.
Okay, give us the tilder of this. I'm so curious.
I mean, she gets married, right? She tells you how she got that diamond ring in there. So hey, it's a love ballad now.
All right, I don't cook, I don't clean.
I was like, dang, I was blushing like, a little bit. I was like, all right.
What's the Lori? What's the other one? Water. What's the name of that? That's the name of the song. What's the artist? While my wife looks it up, I will give you some other ones. I Won't Back Down by Tom Petty.
Ooh, okay, fair.
Firework by Katy Perry. Can't Stop the Feeling by Justin Timberlake. And It Makes Me Feel So Good. Uptown Funk and Bruno Mars have all been added to the list.
Ooh, that's a banger. Yeah.
Funny story about the Katy Perry fireworks song is I've been like in the morning, my son has shower music that he like turns on before he gets in the bathroom, and that's been on his like morning shower playlist the last few weeks. It's like, yeah, just a note, I guess.
Okay.
My cousin and my sister chimed in. It's Tila. Tyla is the artist that sings Water.
Okay, on the list.
I don't think any of these songs are really what they're talking about, though. Santino wrote WAP is good communication, which is love.
Okay. So not only is it a love ballad, but it's also a masterclass in communication.
Yes.
Okay.
It's the most thorough breakdown of that song I've ever
Yes.
heard.
Lori has chimed in that Erica Jane has a song called Drip, which again is probably not about anything. This has become a rated X show.
I mean, it could be sartorial in nature. You never know.
True.
I don't know if the kids still say that. Who knows?
And Steven, who comes on the show every now and again, joins us live, gave us Wet Tennis last week. I still haven't looked it up.
Okay.
Other songs that have come in, Count Me Out by Kendrick from our Ryan Reynolds. And my wife has asked, weren't we talking about motivation to not quit? Yes.
That's where it started, anyways.
This is how this show rolls off the rails almost immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I'm so thrilled that you, as the audience members, come and join us every Monday, or at least 3 times a month on Mondays at 5 p.m. because it's amazing. It really is amazing. So, Kevin, tell us a little bit about your show, the public. Your title up there on the screen says Public Radio Runner. What is the show that you do, and what's it all about?
Yeah, I'm really interested in the tunes, the jams that power people's runs.
Okay.
So this is the challenge. It's like kind of the opposite of what you're trying to do, where you're like, let's hit 75 hours. I'm like, hey man, radio broadcast clocks are rigid AF. Like I've got 59 minutes on the dot. So if you have a 75-hour playlist, I'm like, I need 40 to 45 minutes, which is, I don't know, like 10 to 12 songs.
Right.
And we kind of talked through like, was it easy for you to identify those? Was it hard? You know, like, do you think of a song from K-pop Demon Hunters and like, yeah, that draws me back to this specific moment? Or, you know, what's the song that gets you through the last like 0.1 of a 5K where you're just like, hold on for dear life? And we usually have about an hour conversation, and then my task is to cut that hour of tape, you know, into 10 to 12 minutes. So it's
interesting.
friction on both ends because I think that we need a little bit more of that, but
Yeah.
like good friction, I guess.
And there's no theme to it based on, you're just like, tell me the songs that would get you through this, and that's kind of the theme of it. Or are you like songs that have the word green in it? Like, do you like, is there a theme to your show in that sense?
It's unique to each person.
Yeah.
And it's really good. I've been really digging it too. It's like phenomenal.
Well, that's awesome.
Aw.
And where can we find it? Is it on, is it a podcast that's out there? I believe, Joe, you said it was being aired on a public radio station in Phoenix.
Does that work? Yeah, I find it on Spotify too.
Yeah. So it's a broadcast, like a radio broadcast. So if you come on, you can be like, I was on the radio. So we're broadcasting with my local public radio station, KAWC. So you can find shows there at kawc.org. We're also distributed nationally on the PRX exchange, like for radio. And then it's also the interview portion is a podcast wherever you get your podcasts.
That's awesome. My cousin has chimed in with Born This Way by Lady Gaga.
Ooh.
And my sister, excuse me, has chimed in with Fight Song by Rachel Platten as well.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's on my Trash Panda Bangers playlist. This is my fight song.
That's such a good song. One of the things I love about this show here is when our audience gives us a song and I read it and the guest or Joe's face lights up. Like, yes, like I didn't think of that song, and that one hits home for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Or whoever put Tom Petty on there, you can stand me up to the gates of hell, but I won't back down.
Yes.
Like sometimes that like hits really hard. So well played.
That is real. I mean, that's a good one to keep you motivated, whether that's in the last 0.1 of that 5K, whether that's the last mile of Cocodona 250, or you're just having a shit week with your company and you want to shut it all down.
I didn't shut it down yet.
Yet, just full stop. I didn't shut it down. Full stop.
Thank you for chiming in, Kevin, because by the way, Joe and I are partners in one of those businesses that he's talking
Yeah.
about.
I kid.
Is there a song that you can recall listening to while you were in that point one of the last whatever run you're doing? I'm using that as the general example.
Mm.
That you were like, how do I get this out of my ears right now? Like, this is not the song I need to hear right now.
Ooh.
While you
This
guys
is,
are thinking, I'll tell a story.
yeah.
I was racing at Ironman Louisville, which I believe this was 2014. And we get in the car to head to the race start. My buddy Goat, Jeff Folks, is driving, and he puts fucking Bob Dylan on. And like, if there exactly, Kevin, exactly. If
Okay.
there is a musician you do not want to hear at 4:30 in the morning, right before you go cover 140.6 miles, it's Bob Dylan. Like, I am not getting fired up by any song that Bob Dylan is singing. Zero. Like, if
Yeah.
anything, I'm gonna fall asleep. Like,
Mm.
like the first like 7 or 8 words came out, and I was like, "Goat, you got to turn this shit off, dude. Like, there's no way this needs to be on right now. You have to absolutely turn this off."
Mm. Okay, so I have a follow-up question for you, Jason. It's a compound question. So one, what do you have on your race schedule? Like you said, you had the Oakland Marathon coming up.
Yep.
Would you be willing to outsource your playlist blindly to chat and like your community, and they give you a playlist, you hit random and play as you toe the line?
I would absolutely do that. And here's the reason why, because even if I don't know the song, or even if I actually hate the song, I know that there was a community member who supplied the song. And the community and the connection to our community means more to me than anything else. So I will use Joe's post this morning when he was like, I'm shutting it all the fuck down. And I was like, yep, I am too. But the reason why I don't, or one of the main reasons why I don't, is because of the connection to the community. So, like, these conversations, Kevin, fuel me. Then we have food conversations, and we talk about red velvet and pineapple on pizza and all of that stuff, and it just fuels me.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I would absolutely let them give me a play song. And here's the thing. So Santino and I, we're doing the Run Club tour this year. So we're going to be doing 6 races in 6 cities in 7 states.
Nice.
And we have a goal to run one of the 3 marathons and finish in 3 hours and 45 minutes. So what I would want to do is have them build out a playlist that ended at 3 hours and 45 minutes. So that this way, if I don't hit the goal, I'm just on my own with my own thoughts at this point. Like, I have to survive until my finish line on my own in my own head.
Okay. All right. Chat community. We just need lots of Bob Dylan. Maybe a little Rick Astley.
Yeah.
Elvis.
And yet maybe who knows?
Oh, that would be fantastic. I would absolutely be all over it. Let's see. Heather said she's been skipping anything by horrible people, like Nicki Minaj. Yes. At this point, you should just delete her off the playlist altogether. Monique has We Will Rock You by Queen, which is excellent.
Wow.
She also has added Survival of the Fittest by Mobb Deep, which is also excellent.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
One of my favorite songs, by the way.
Since we've started this show, one of the things that I have found coming across my feed on Instagram is like old school rappers, where other people are like mixing the songs into different things, and it's really fucking cool to be able to hear like songs from back in my day, being played to new like mashups with new artists, which is really really cool.
Yeah. We talk about Wu-Tang so much. I get so much of that now. I'm like, I'm here for this. Like, this is what.
So Kevin, you have managed to survive 45 minutes of this show without
go.
Joe's internet fritzing out on us. But it was about 3 months ago where whenever he would say Wu-Tang is for the internet, it actually would kick back on. So I'm fully convinced
The power of the Wu.
the power of the Wu.
The power of the woo.
We have Uprising by Muse, according to our Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I forgot about that song.
I don't. My sister said, and you also realize that your sister and your cousin are fucking awesome. Yes, but I've known that my whole life.
Breaking news.
They are awesome.
They are fantastic. So what other songs that we got going on here? Poor Joe, his internet did crap out. He's using his phone right now, and so he
Oh
has a whole bunch of
no.
fucking notes, which
Yeah,
is he can't access.
yeah.
Yes.
My tech problem here is like a comedy of errors half the time.
Oh no.
Right, the best part, Kevin, right? You look behind him, he's got like the noise reduction
Yeah.
styrofoam back there or whatever. Like it looks so professional. He's got the headset, he's got this great microphone. It's all put together with like fucking duct tape and paper clips.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm the MacGyver of podcast hosts.
Hey man, like I know it's like friendly shade, but really, I think that is just an extension of like the dirtbag community that undergirds like the entirety of like the hiking trail, like ultra world. So we're like, we're gonna car camp, we're gonna like support our community. End of the day, man. Whether it's that like Wu Tang vibe to keep the electrons coming, hey, good to go. Love it, man. Love it.
Thank you. That was awesome.
We've got Mama Said Knock You Out by LL Cool J from my cousin Monique. Lori has Little Girl Gone by Chinchilla.
Yeah.
Uh, Lori wrote, I listened to weird, angry, motivational music.
Tell me what that. Yeah, I guess I need your playlist, Lori.
What else do we have on here? Oh,
Weird, angry, motivational music. I'm actually kind of, is this like real talk? Like, stay hard, don't ring that bell. You're just like David Goggins, like remixed over some music bed. Is it that kind of like weird, like angry, motivational stuff?
So you found that same thing that I'm like. There is like a loop of David Goggins like screaming for like 12 minutes and there's like weird music that like kind of backs it up. It's hysterical. I used to listen to it when I first started running to get me
Oh,
fired up.
wow.
It's so good. It's so bad, but it's so good at the same time.
I learned this actually from another guest. On Apple Music, if you type in like 90% motivation or something like this, there's like an entire playlist of this like music. I'm like, oh, wow, this is crazy.
Heather,
Cool.
who is in our audience, it has a playlist for just about anything you can imagine. She was like,
Mm.
"Oh, I have a cooking the house playlist where I only use this mop." She has, "Oh, I have a Windex cleaning the windows playlist." It's wild, man, how many
Or
playlists she has.
like Korean goth metal or whatever.
Yep,
Ooh.
It's so good. Yeah, I'm just like, damn, it's
it's
so good.
it is amazing. We have some other stuff coming in. We've got uh, "Keep Your Head Up" by Tupac.
Mm.
Yeah.
Distance by Cake, Started from the Bottom by Drake. See,
Okay.
so we went from Tom Petty and Katy Perry to now Drake and Cake. I like it.
I
The
like
man,
how there's
I love how that cake song always ends up on the playlist at some point throughout the year. That song
mm,
will end up.
some old Salt and Pepper, according to Heather. What a man! And then
Mm.
Lori chimes in with "The Man" by Taylor Swift. Heart Flavored Living, Sidelined. This is a band from his hometown, Ryan Reynolds. Look What You Made Me Do by Taylor Swift
Tay
is also
Tay.
on the list.
ooh.
There
Is
has,
Alanis Morissette on anyone's list?
oh, she's got to be. She's got to be. Yeah, we've missed, I'm sure there's got to be Janet Jackson songs and Aaliyah songs and
Ooh, yeah, right.
Whitney Houston's probably have songs out there that we're not catching.
Any third eye blind people out there? Motorcycle drive by, semi charmed life. I
Yeah,
mean, that whole self titled album, banger after banger.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I was telling you that I saw them in concert years ago. But
Beastie Boys. I mean, the Beastie
Fair.
Boys, No Sleep Till Brooklyn, right? I mean, you can
oh,
interpret that how you want, but like, if you're running your own small business, No Sleep Till Success.
there's no sleep.
if you're racing, I don't. Kevin, did you take any dirt naps while you were racing Sedona 125?
No, I didn't have to because they have, like aid stations that are heated. They're like, go take a nap.
Yeah. So
Heck yeah.
I raced the inaugural Cocodona.
Oh,
So
nice.
I took plenty of dirt naps, and I slept every night for about 3 hours. So the no sleep till I reached the finish line could go up on that too.
Yeah, like AZ Trail Gangsters did a rematch of that. They're like, no, sleep till Flagstaff.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, because that's where it ends in
Yep.
Flagstaff at Heritage Square in northern Arizona. So yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Arco Arena, the vocal version from Cake, according to Santino. Fight Song by Rachel Platten, again from
Oh
Lori.
yeah. ×2. Get you
It's My
some.
Life by Bon Jovi from my cousin Monique. Planting Seeds Built to Spill from Our Ryan Reynolds. Jagged Little Pill.
Hey, there we go.
There it is. Yeah.
Whatever It Takes. That's a good one. Whatever
Hmm.
It Takes. Lori threw that one in there. Welcome to the Jungle by Guns N' Roses.
Ah.
Ooh.
The Right
Okay, yeah.
Stuff, according from my sister for New Kids on the Block.
Oh wow.
According to Santino, I Stay Ready, Charlie Crockett,
Ah yeah.
who also says a verified good dude.
Oh, hey ho.
Hey ho. What's your brush with fame there, Kevin? Who have you rubbed shoulders with?
Ooh. You mean like on trail in the running world or like
In
writ
life.
large?
In life.
Ooh. Uh long time ago. When dinosaurs roamed the earth, gathering the campfire children. I was working at a sushi restaurant as like a part-time job in the summer when I was an undergrad in Washington State, and Sinbad like rolled into the sushi bar, and I was like, "Oh my god, guys! Like it's
That's
fucking Sinbad!"
cool as shit.
And he was
Sinbad.
like, "He's so chill." And this was like right at the turn of BlackBerry to like iPhone, and it's like, "Yo, check this out!" I was like, "Holy shit, it's an iPhone!"
That's
What was the show that
rad.
he was on? Was it A Different World? Was that the name of the show that he was on? Sinbad, where he was like the college teacher or whatever.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
And then
it's
oh, go ahead.
it's being played on Netflix right now. So the fact that you brought up Sinbad and I saw his face in like high resolution on my screen just
Let's
yesterday or
go.
Saturday is awesome.
hmm.
Uh, Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Marvin Gaye and Tammy
Mm,
Terrell. That's an excellent song.
indeed.
Uh, Midnight Sky by Miley Cyrus. I Was Born to Run. Tina
Oh, wow.
Turner. Heather has some just wrote Tina Turner. Yeah, Monique corrected me. Yes, different world. Or didn't correct me. Confirmed.
Gotcha. Nice, nice.
Yeah. So I walked past LL Cool J in New York
Ooh,
City
okay.
in the late 90s. He's as big as a house. I mean, the dude is
Yeah,
massive.
just
And I
stacked. Yeah.
also happened to see Jackie Chan on the streets of New York City when I was younger
Wow.
too, who is the exact opposite. He's as tiny as LL Cool J is big. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Here in LA, I have seen Johnny Knoxville on the trail. I,
Okay.
I ate breakfast about 2 tables down from Pauly Shore, which was kind of wild. And um, we saw Jet Tila carrying a case of avocado at like this outdoor mall in Calabasas one day.
Wow.
I had my full on high school girl moment with,
Yeah.
I was like, Lori, that's Jet Tila. That's Jet Tila.
Like, I don't know who this is.
He's a chef on the Food Network for
Yeah,
any.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's like, oh my god, like I'm not associated with this guy. I
Yeah.
don't know him.
I was waiting for him to invite me over for dinner more than anything else.
Mm.
I was like, I'm a big fan. Hey, I'll slice some avocado with you.
my 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 one brush is very boring, and I was like, I like it's embarrassing almost a little bit. I live in Indiana. There's like not a lot of famous people here. But
Peyton Manning. Did you run into Peyton Manning?
I've never run into Peyton Manning, but I have seen I've seen Reggie Miller before,
Oh,
and I've seen
Oh wow.
and Larry Bird's in-laws live like 3 houses down from my grandparents, and I saw Larry Bird on the front porch. Like I was outside, and there I was like, "That's Larry Bird." He's like way taller than you could ever imagine.
I could tell
Like,
stories about Larry Bird until I run out of oxygen from
Wow.
and being a basketball fan and watching him play, and all the videos that I've seen of players that he played against. They said Larry Bird was the biggest shit talker of anybody that they ever played against. And when he's so unassuming, right? Dominique Wilkins tells a great story about how Dominique was a rookie and Bird was like, "You gonna guard me, Rook? Like, I guess they don't like you because I'm about to put up 35 on your ass," or something to that effect, right?
Wow.
And Bird immediately goes out there and drops 35 on him. Like the stories of Larry Bird are incredible.
that's cool.
Santino said his brush with fame was, not his brush with fame, but he was legitimately starstruck was when Tommy Chong asked him, "How's it going?"
That's cool.
What did you say back? Just silence. My jaw hit the floor.
Now I've said Tommy Chong out loud, the movie Nice Dreams is in my head. My sister's got Believer by Imagine Dragons. My
Okay, fair,
cousin
fair.
Monique's got Happy by Pharrell Williams. Pharrell's so good. Ryan Reynolds gave you Reggie with about 7 G's in there. That means it's a good thing. He was really liking the reference to Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
My sister put in We Are the World. Oh, I could see how that would keep you moving.
Oh
Ooh.
My cousin said that they met RuPaul while she was working at the Woodbury Commons. Not RuPaul working at the Woodbury Commons, my cousin working at the Woodbury Commons.
yeah. Cool.
Wow.
Does me almost walking into Henry Winkler count? Because that happened to me before.
The Fonz, was that before or after he jumped the shark?
Oh, this is way after. This is like 12 years ago. Like I wasn't paying attention to anything, and I almost walked into him, and I didn't know what to say. So it's just like, "You're Henry Winkler," and he's like, "Yeah."
He's like,
He
yes.
just kept going. Dumb.
Okay,
Awesome.
Kevin, did you start singing the song Sunday, Monday, Happy Days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Happy Days when he mentioned Henry Winkler? We do TV jingles around here too.
Ah,
Lori's got Eye of the Tiger. That's a great one. We talked about Rocky earlier. I
yep.
couldn't even remember the name of the song. My cousin met Anthony Mason. So for those of you that are basketball fans, he played for the Knicks. Ryan Reynolds, Testify with Rage Against the Machine.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah, there's some good Rage Against the Machine songs to keep you going.
Yeah, for sure. Heather said she met and talked to Henry Rollins. He was very cool and
Oh,
almost too normal.
yeah, that's cool. Love Black Flag. So
Lori said that she met Magic and Larry Bird at a conference once. They were the keynote speakers at a conference. That'd be a hell
cool.
of a conversation to listen in on.
Yeah, what was the conference?
Well, same conference she met Katy Perry.
I'll be damned.
My cousin's got Jump Around by House of Pain. Now that's a good one. That will absolutely
Ooh,
get you through that last tenth of a mile to the finish line for sure. If you don't
jump
jump
up.
around and sprain your ankle, of
Yeah.
course.
I mean, running is like half jumping, right? Or like
It
flying because
is.
both feet are off the ground. So,
Lori says that Katy Perry was a total brat. It was a private concert, and she wasn't playing nice, I guess.
Noted.
All right, we're bumping up on an hour. Kevin, give us 3 songs that you will always have on your playlist. 3 of your all-time favorite songs, basically.
ooh, okay. That's tough. Maybe definitely Third Eye Blind, Motorcycle Drive By, or Semi Charmed Life. I want to say there's a Japanese song that I have pretty much on repeat by an artist. Her name is Miki. Matsubara. It's called "Stay with Me." It kind of went viral on social media. That's a banger. And then, maybe X gonna give it to you. That's like pretty solidly in my raps. So,
We open with X and we close with X. I
hmm
like it. Joe, you got to pick 3 songs. They're gonna put you on the hot seat.
Oh my goodness. Well, lately, "Wake Up" by Arcade Fire. That's like that makes a rotation like so many times a year. And "City on Down" by OAR has been a big one lately. And oh crap, I can never remember the name of the song. "We Were Born to Be Alive" by oh shit.
I know the song, but I don't know who the artist is.
Yeah, because it's like the viral Instagram video where the guy is feeding oats to like his pig while his parrot and chicken dance behind him. But it's like something Hernandez, but born like
Patrick
yeah.
Hernandez.
Yeah, thank you. That
Yeah.
song makes me just so fucking happy. Like I can't. It just like I can't. Yeah. So thank you, Patrick Hernandez. That song is a constant right now.
Boom.
Laura, my sister's got all Cypress Hill songs as
Okay.
bangers. "Wake Me Up" by Avicii, which is from my cousin Monique, and my wife immediately asked, "Before you go." So "Wake Me Up" before you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Wham. That's a banger. Yeah.
If I'm picking 3 songs that are always going to be in rotation, Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock It Takes Two is always going to be in there. Empire State of Mind by Jay-Z and Alicia Keys is always going to be in there. And I'm a New Yorker through and through, so Frank Sinatra's New York, New York is always going to be a song that I have to listen to on any playlist. It has to be in there. Joe, did we do locations, like songs that are location based? Did like California
No,
Love would be on that list?
Ooh, that's an interesting question. Yeah.
that might have to be one of our next thing or soon themes soon.
Yeah, maybe we'll make that so next week. We'll do themes,
Yeah.
location based themes, because that would kill.
Oh
Be
yeah.
like the
Absolutely.
Animaniacs song where they just like list all the countries.
Yeah.
Win.
We could just play the end of the halftime show by Bad Bunny when he
Yeah.
lists
Right.
America's.
Oh yeah.
And then Belize is like, we're also there too. Why did you forget about us?
Oh, speaking of songs from last week, dude, Ryan Reynolds said we brought this up, but I couldn't recall it. HOTTOGO with the spelling. Did we bring that up last week?
No,
I don't
I
think
don't.
we did, because I'd be singing that shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chappell Roan.
Yeah. When you mentioned Chappell Roan, I live on Sunset Boulevard, so like that song is that song is an automatic play around here in this house.
There you go. HOTTOGO.
Kevin, where can we find you? You mentioned it earlier, but where can people find you online so they can listen to your show, check out what you're putting out?
Yeah, sure. So the interview portion you can find wherever you get podcasts. The playlists are embedded on Spotify, and they're all like curated by guest. And then if you want to tune in to the full show with the music, you can find us at kawc.org under shows. Because
And what
music
about
rights, those are fun.
what about for you on Instagram, social media, any place that's on social media we can
Yeah,
follow
and
you?
then social media, my handle is Public Radio Runner.
Awesome. We'll be adding you on there. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us for an hour. Really appreciate you. You've got a plethora of music despite not really running with music, which is fantastic.
Mhm. Yeah, thanks for having me on. It's always fun to have an hour of chaos, and I think we achieved the goal, right? Like we had a cool conversation.
100%. We probably got 20, 30 songs out of this. So we're probably adding another hour to an hour and a half to this playlist for sure. So we will hit 75 hours here before we know it.
Absolutely.
Thanks for hanging out, Kevin. We'll see you soon.
Awesome, thanks so much.
Dude, great guest. That guy's got a plethora of knowledge when it comes to music. I love it.
Yeah. When I was on his show, it was just like, you know, when you're like talking to somebody that knows a lot about music, you're like, I'm hitting the heavy bag on this conversation. So, and it was like so cool. I love that. I love what he's doing. It's like I had to distill down my playlist to like 10, 12 songs, but that's hard to do. And so, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I mean, he's a cool dude. So we need to bring him on the show again in the future when we come up with other themes and stuff. So for those of you who have been hanging out with us for the last hour and 5 minutes, thank you so much. Really appreciate your time. Be sure to go to the Everyday Athlete Podcast Network on your favorite podcast platform. Subscribe, rate, review. If you use Spotify and YouTube, be sure to comment. We love to see that. Plus, it helps us with the algorithm. And you come and hang out with us for over an hour every Monday, which means you must like us. So just show a little bit extra love and drop a few comments in there. Really appreciate that. Next week, we will be back on the 23rd, and we now have a theme that we can actually start promoting, which is going to be songs that involve location, or even if the band might have a location in it too. So make sure you drop that in there. Joe, you have been told to do your homework before this week.
I will get it done. I promise. I'll get it done before the next show.
Dude, I appreciate you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me for the last hour and continuing to put on what I'm going to call the best music show next to Kevin's on the airwaves.
I'll take silver. That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. We're good. All right, everybody. We'll see you soon.
See ya.